Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. It's the first game back in Atlanta for the Hawks.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
No, you never want to lose both games of a season series. They should have plenty of motivation to win this one tonight.
Here's Young after the basket by Los Angeles. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Harden, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Pass to Harden. Right wing. Porzingis with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. The Hawks working the ball around. No good on the three. And it's the Clippers' ball. And here is Beal, defended by Young. Back to Leonard. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here is Daniels. Johnson at the elbow. Pass to Young. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now, here is Young. And that one's good. Daniels.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Leonard attacking. Johnson with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Daniels. It's Young on the wing. Back to Daniels. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Daniels with the steal. Outside, Porzingis fires for three. Toppin pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
On the wing, Daniels. This one for three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Beal. Here's Leonard. Pass to Toppin. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Fires from deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Now Young. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Johnson. No good there.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
And the Clippers have possession. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Daniels. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Right side Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots it up. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Buffkin. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Kennard on the wing. Overdone. The putback. Tries again. Lopez with the block.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Buffkin, no good. Ball outside. Lopez a screen. Here's the three. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Buffkin. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Well, one of Paul's greatest strengths is his passing. He really takes pride in making his teammates better.
Here's Buffkin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Ball outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a go-to shot for Bogdanovich. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. with possession here. Trailing by 4. Here he goes. Newell, good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Bogdanovich with it. He's got 5. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Kennard launches it from deep. The long-distance 3 is buried.
Yeah, pretty sure the whole arena is within Kennard's range.
Outside, Bogdanovich shoots it. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Buffkin with the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Okongwu down low. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Guys, back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Outside Leonard. Pass to Harden. In the corner, it's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Here's Buffkin. He has 6. Here's Kennard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And Kennard is a smart offensive player. One who takes whatever shot the defense gives him.
Here's Harden. Harden with the hang time. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Outside Daniel. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And they're on the break. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Here's Young. And it's sent back by Lopez.
What an outstanding effort defensively by Lopez. Using that length he is to come up with the swap.
Now here's Leonard. Harden outside. Left side, Leonard. Pass to Beal. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Stan, March 2025 marks the passing of the great Dikembe Mutombo. 4 of his 8 All-Star appearances came as an Atlanta Hawk.
And he also won back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards in Atlanta. 4 in total over the course of his career. A tremendous player, but even more importantly, a humanitarian and a statesman for the game.
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
Back to Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And Young, here we go. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by Johnson. In the corner, Daniels. Johnson can't hit. Harden surveying the D. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's the Hawks now. Young left side. Out to Porzingis. Daniels from outside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Atlanta leading by 3. Young, right side. On the wing, Daniels. Johnson, a wide open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Johnson letting it fly in a hurry.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And last year, Coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment, but they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. 6-point game. Stolen by Zubac.
Well, despite that turnover, they've done a decent job taking care of the ball, and they'll need to continue that if they want to hold on to this lead.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Daniel. Back to Young. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Harden. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Dyson Daniel.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Johnson in the corner. Fires the three.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
To the paint. Rizachet with the steal. From 8. They get the rebound. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Young. 5 to shoot. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Lets it go from deep. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
A heady pass by the Beard, finding his teammate for the triple.
Here's Young. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Harden outside. Done outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And LA has possession. Trailing by 4. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. And puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Out to Porzingis. Pass to Daniel. Off target from the baseline. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here's Rizachet. Excellent defense there from Zubac. And LA has possession. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Young drives in. Lopez with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Harden. For the lead. Harden from way outside.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Johnson left side. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
The Clippers trail. Lopez outside. Back to Harden. Lopez a screen. Porzingis with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Johnson. Count the basket. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Lopez. Outside Beal. Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
The Clippers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And here's Atlanta. The lead is 2. Young. Toppin pulls it in. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Inside.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the first one drops.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Here's Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And it's the Clippers with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Toppin. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow! A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
There's Beal with the 3. They get it again. Good! good. Kawhi working near the hoop. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
4 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Porzingis with the steal. Driving the lane. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Leonard. Right side, Porzingis. Launches a three. Newell.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here is Toppin. Back to Beal. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
So both teams making some changes here. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ball outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, this is what happens when you give Lopez this kind of positioning inside. What a dunk.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Clippers making a switch here. And here's Kennard. He has 5. Knocked loose. Okongwu a screen. Shot clock at 5. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Jones. Down low. The shot's good from Lopez. 7 points for Brook Lopez.
I mean, how many times have we seen this movie? Lopez sets a solid screen and then moves into scoring position beautifully.
Into the lane. And Okongwu slams it in.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Inside. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Krejci. Back to Okongwu. Over Lopez. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 3. 2K. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks trailed by 3. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Harden outside. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young with the ball. Zubac defending.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Over in the corner, Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. Zubac has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Young drives in. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Stolen by Zubac. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Newell can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Leonard. Pass to Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Toppin. Here's Beal. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. To the wing on the left. Leonard with the steal.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That one is off. He doesn't get the second one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Leonard driving inside.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Back to Leonard. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Daniels. And stolen by Leonard. Harden outside. Knocks it loose. The Hawks trailed by 17. Pass to Daniels. Can they get it? Great D that time from Leonard.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now Risa Shea, guarded by Harden. And it's Risa Shea missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half. Back to Risa Shea. To the middle. He's looking for Daniels and finds him. The layup missed.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The deep three from Harden. Can't connect from long distance. And they go to the intentional foul. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Leonard with the steal. Here's Thompson. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. To the inside. Pass to Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 10 points for Johnson.
All right, we know Johnson favors these close-in looks. He likes a sure thing.
And here is Zubac. Clock at 6. Back to Harden. For the three. Toppin with it. Harden up top. And the basket is good. Harden's got 9 points now in the quarter.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Johnson's shot is off. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Well, how about the toughness Johnson showed there? It's clear he fears no one and loves capitalizing through contact.
Leonard, that's for 2. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the Hawks with the possession. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young's shot is good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Tough trust no